Scorpio, welcome to your 2021 reading with Monica Love. So in this reading, I'm going to be looking at all 12 months. I'm going to be channeling any important messages for you. Just keep in mind that this is a general reading. It's not always going to resonate. These are more for predictions for you. Okay, now I want to mention that there will be an extended linked in the description box below if you're interested in that. I'm going to be going more in depth into each card by clarifying. Okay, so let's get started for you, Scorpio, and let's see what's going on for 2021. Okay, so your overall energy for 2021 is the Two of Wands. I feel like there's a very big decision that you have to make, Scorpio, in 2021. I think that this is something that you've kind of already been dabbling with. This could have something to do with your finances. It could have something to do with your career. It could have a lot to do with maybe your relationship. I'm not really getting relationships vibes with the Two of Wands. I'm getting it more to do with your career. A direction that you're choosing to take is going to be very important for you in 2021. So we'll look more into that and see what that's all about. In the month of January, you have the Five of Pentacles. There's something here that you're completely abandoning, or you're letting go, or you need to abandon and let go because it's just been holding you back. It hasn't really been providing you the stability or the benefits that you initially wanted from it. Again, I feel like this is a decision that you will have to make with the Two of Wands here. In February, you have the Two of Cups. This is about you coming into union with someone. Now, if you are already in a connection, this is about you talking about marriage with somebody, or possibly moving into that direction. If you're already married to this person, it's about renewing vows, possibly really connecting with this person more on a deeper level in the month of February is what this is telling me. In the month of March, you have the Queen of Wands here, and the Queen of Wands is talking about a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Many of you are going to be committing to a Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy here, and if that's not the case, this could be your energy, depending on what clarifiers come out. But because it is beside the Two of Cups, I feel like this is somebody that you are going to be committing to. This is somebody that you possibly may want to get married to, or if that's not the case, it could be somebody that you get closer to in 2021. I see you getting closer to a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, where things may possibly get a little more serious between you and them. In the month of April, you have the Page of Swords. There's some sort of gossip or communication that's happening here. Spying, I'm getting like spying communication here with the Page of Swords. This could be somebody who's watching you, okay? This person's watching you. This is somebody who, I have to say this, Scorpio, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but I feel like this is a rival. Somebody who has been watching you or studying you, and they're just waiting for you to fall. Okay, they're waiting for something unexpectedly to happen in order for them to kind of come in and take over. This could be happening in the month of May, where there's something in your life that needs to be rebuilt. Again, it could have a lot to do with your career. I feel like this is a career situation where something you thought something was very stable, but in the month of March, there's something here that needs to be rebuilt, is what it's telling me here. Okay, so in June, you have the Sun card. A lot of things become very clear to you. Think you're no longer in the dark. Things start to become more illuminated, and it has a lot to do with something that happens unexpectedly out of the blue. This is very positive because now you know what needs to be fixed. Now you know what needs to be rebuilt in your life. In the month of July, you have the Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end for you, okay? It may be a little bit painful, but this is something that is actually going to allow you to move forward. It's going to allow you to have a new beginning. And I see in the month of August, it's going to be a very positive month for you in August, okay? Things start to move in your favor, okay? So I would say from May to August, there could be some significant changes that happen, but these significant changes needed to happen in order for you to get into this place of actually seeing the changes move forward. In the month of September, you have the Nine of Wands. This is about someone not completely giving up on you. I feel like this is a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. This is somebody who does not want to give up on you. They don't want to give up on the connection. They don't want to give up on you. They want to continue to try to make something work here. But in September, what I see here, not in September, but in October, okay, so around your birthday, this is about you completely moving or leaving a situation behind. So 2021 is really interesting because it's all about you recognizing what you want and recognizing what it is that you have to let go of. So I see in the second half of the year, there's a lot of good things, positive things coming in, but you know, what you need to recognize here, Scorpio, is that you're not going to be able to keep both. There's two things. There's a decision here that has to be made. Okay, the decision, Two of Wands. You're going to be letting go of one of these things, okay, and it's going to change your life forever. It's not going to be something that, you know what I mean? You're going to be letting one thing go here, and it could very much be something that you've had for such a long time, that you've built for such a long time. Again, I feel like this has something to do with your work. A lot of you, it has something to do with your work. So in the month of November, you have the Eight of Pentacles. So around your birthday, this is something that you are really making a decision that has a lot to do with your career, that has a lot to do with what you're used to dealing with just in general, right? So yeah, a lot of you are going to be moving away from one thing in order to focus more on your career, to focus more on your craft. This could have a lot to do with you letting go of one thing in order to focus more on something else. And the year ends off with the Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords here is telling me that there is something that, you know, has been creating a lot of anxiety for you. It's been creating a lot of fear. Now, this doesn't have to be you. It could be somebody that is around you. I won't know until I clarify, but the Nine of Swords is telling me there is a lot of anxiety or fear around your career. And this is about a decision that you have to make. It all goes back to the overall energy for 2021, which is making a significant decision that you thought you would never have to make. It's in regards to your career because there's a lot of changes that are happening, especially with what's going on in the world. So this does make a lot of sense, okay? But I think there's a lot of things that you could do to avoid being in this Nine of Swords. And I think when I clarify, I'm going to be able to really understand a little bit more of, you know, why the year is ending off with the Nine of Swords. Even if it is ending off with the Nine of Swords, there's a lot of things that you could do to avoid being in this place of, you know, just being in stress is what I'm overall thinking here. So yeah, so just going back to the reading, just to review here, there is a significant change that's happening here in a relationship. Okay, some of you are choosing to maybe possibly walk away from a connection that, you know, may have not been working out for you. This is for some of you, not for all of you. For many of you, you're choosing to solidify this connection with someone. Okay, so there's, again, the 2021 for you, Scorpio, is going to be really interesting because a lot of what happens in 2021 is going to be based on what you decide. Okay, I can tell you what possibly can happen. These are just the energies that can possibly take place for you in 2021. But I think overall it's going to have a lot to do with you making a decision. But I think what's really important in 2021 moving forward is that whatever decision you choose to make, whether it's to let go of a connection that's no longer working for you, letting go of a job that's no longer working for you, transforming something significant in your life, this is something that you're going to, you know, once you make the decision, this is something that you're going to live with for the rest of your life. Like, you're going to be dealing with this situation for the rest of your life. So whether you choose this path or you choose that path, the point here is that it's going to change your life forever. So I see a lot of decisions that you have to make all throughout the year. And the decision has a lot to do with a connection that you're currently in, or a connection that you feel like you may move to the next level. Okay, so there's that. There's also some sort of major change that's happening in your career. And somebody here, there's a rival that you have. I don't know who this rival is. You'll know who this is if it resonates, but it's somebody who's waiting for you to kind of fall, or waiting for you to you're in some sort of position. I don't know how to explain it, but you're in a position where you've done very well for yourself, or you're very prosperous, or you're just very high in the caliber, and somebody's waiting to see when you remove yourself so they can kind of slide in and do that. And for many of you, there is going to be some sort of ending. I don't know what this ending is about, but what this ending is going to bring, it is going to be painful for some of you, but I feel this ending, it's good that it's happening, because there's something better coming in, or there's a major change that's happening. Again, I see somebody here not completely giving up on this. I feel like it's a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but eventually you choose to disconnect from this person. So I think there's a lot of on and off here for those of you who are inquiring about love. There's a lot of on and off with somebody that you kind of wanted to be in a connection with, but then you're not sure. Is very, very on and off here. And then at the end of the year, like I said, Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, there's some sort of fear here surrounding your career or your profession or your craft that you do. But there's a lot of things that you can do to avoid being in this energy, okay, is what it's telling me. So yeah, so overall 2021, it looks great for you. Why? Well, because there's changes that are going to happen. And I think you've been wanting these changes to happen for quite some time. So yeah, but most of 2021 for you, Scorpio, is going to be about a decision, major decision that's going to change your life. So whatever this is, make sure you choose wisely, because that's something that you're going to have to live with for a very, very long time. Okay, so this is what I have for you. I'm going to take the reading over to the extended, where I can kind of spend a little more time on clarifying the cards and seeing what all this means for you. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.